Hey guys, it's Mr. Poutine here. So my name's Nathan, and I'm gonna be your host here on the channel of Mr. Poutine. This is gonna be this channel is a political channel that's based on more on the comedic side, and this is more of the comedic division of Burger Elections, which is owned by Bradley, also known as Bradley Brad. So this video is called Episode 1, which is Episode 1 of this show of the season known as the Road Sign Flu. And this episode is going to be based on wrong way sign. So sometimes, so you know what you see like one of those like very red signs? So those red signs that like have like the word wrong way, which indicates that you cannot, if you go back the other way, or like you're like going like, like a road, like if you're like on like a highway, you can't go that way if you're on the right, and you can't go left on the highway if it shows that sign. But sometimes some highways, like more recreational highways or on farmland highways, it will show that the wrong way sign like really looks more so. But if you're going on an exit ramp, what you will see behind is there will be like two like few signs that like you'll see like in right front of you. But they won't show wrong way signs that's right in front of you because when you go the other way towards the road that you're going to, like for example, like if you're going on like Derby Street on like a highway from Route 3, Massachusetts Route 3, which is our nearby highway, if you're going on Derby Street, it will show wrong way signs backwards if you're going front towards the road, towards Derby Street on that ramp. But if you go the other way, then it will show the wrong way sign because you don't want to go left. On the left and you're behind it. So a lot of these examples depends on the circumstances, sorry, based on how it shows the wrong way sign being shown. Or sometimes a wrong way sign can also be shown like along like a myth. Like for example, like do not enter on wrong way. They will be so bold because if you're going the wrong way, if you cannot enter that road. It can be shown on many different intersections based on like depends on like a different type of in like an entrance and exit ramps to the highway. They will be shown on an exit ramp if you're going on the highway, but it does not be shown on the highway because on a highway you're going a one way. But we'll talk about the do not enter wrong way signs on different episodes. So sometimes also do not enter wrong way signs can be very, very, very different. Like how like they're like separated. And the only reason why they can also be sometimes separated, and it's because sometimes the do not enter sign will be shown more on the front because it's a sign showing that you can't like even enter at all. But for the wrong way sign, it's on the back because it's less known about its circumstance. But the do not enter, you just can't enter at all. You're just right in the front, and it's right in the front, and you can't like enter. But also, in a very different circumstance, like this one shown here in California, I believe. Sorry about that. Oh my god. So this one, sometimes wrong way signs can also have like these like little red flashing lights on their corners and on the top and bottom, left and right. And the only reason why I can show that is because sometimes traffic, there's like less like sunlight in their like area. because of like mountain, like how like mountain, sorry, I did skip a little bit, but mountains, block, like the mountains like block the sun. So the long-way signs have to be shown with these little lights, so that way they have to warn them that if they're going the wrong way on the highway, they cannot go on that ramp because they cannot go on the left way. But in a different circumstance, do not enter in wrong way can also be shown through for like a mix. Sometimes they can be shown is because some drivers will not even know, and even if they're smaller, they can be sometimes shown when there's like smaller people, when there are smaller drivers, and smaller drivers, if the wrong way sign is like too tiny, then they have to have these like bigger wrong way signs. Well, actually, no, if it's too big and it's like too like frightening for them, instead they have this type of sign where it's smaller and it says both of these types of signs. But if the drivers are bigger, they can get Peter through with these types of wrong way and do not enter sign. We're talking about the do not enter sign, and even that, sometimes a wrong way sign might even have like these little traffic lights, red lights. But a lot of states, a lot of these can depict all types of the wrong way signs in different ways. In Massachusetts, the wrong way signs are only shown with just the sign and it only shows like just the sign is because there's a lot more light and it's flatter. It's like really lamp. But sometimes when it's in the winter time, they might install these types of like little lights. Or if it's like flat and it's like and all these different dark easy, then in the winter time, then they will like install these traffic red lights. We're showing that the driver can warn them when they're going the wrong way, but sometimes it can also be blocked. It can also like block it could be like blocked off from the wrong way, to block off the wrong way sign, just to mistake them as a traffic light sign. Those are for the New England states, but in Florida they have them all the time. Or in Florida they can have these types. Little like LED lights. Also, by California, they also show this. And something they can even show this is because of like higher humidity. And then, lastly, but not least, they also can show they're more like the Midwestern states. But in mountainous areas, they don't have to do it. Well, sometimes they can do it sometimes, but it's like a more of a mix because they can have these regular signs, these like regular wrong way signs. So there's let's say in California, in mountain wrong way signs. Let's say it's like in